Hi, I'm Dr. Ed. Today we're going to be talking about you want to live long stretches. If you think about it, we're at computers all day long, cell phones looking down, forward head carriage. Remember, for every inch that your head is carried forward, the weight of your head actually doubles. And that's a lot of stress on the mid-back muscles all the way down actually to the lower back, so not just the neck. So having a rhythm of a good stretch to open up the intrinsic muscles in the front and contract the extrinsic muscles in the back, really important considering we're often doing things all in front of us all the time, driving, again, computer work, cell phone usage, all these things. So we're going to start with the why of you want to live long. I'm going to stand up for this. And the first thing is we want to make sure that when we make the Y, that our elbows are completely straight. That's really important. So in other words, they shouldn't be bent. We want them really straight. And we want our biceps area here of the arm to almost be in line with our ears, right? What I also want to do is make sure that my thumbs are turned inward as far as they can go. And then we're going to reach for the ceiling as high as you can go. And you're going to hold that for a good 5 seconds or up to 10 seconds, if you will. When I go into my next one, which is you want W, I want to picture a pencil between my shoulder blades, and I'm going to pinch the pencil with both my shoulder blades. So as I go into this W, I'm pinching the shoulder blades together, keeping my thumbs turned inward as far as I can, and I'm coming down as such a W. Again, you'll see my chest pushed outward, my head is in line with my shoulders, really important, and those thumbs turned inward as far as possible. Hold this for a good 5 to 10 seconds, and then we're going to go to 2, which is the T. So you want 2, and we're going to come straight out. If you notice, my thumbs stay turned inward as far as possible, and I'm still pinching my shoulder blades together. Then I'm going to go into live long, LL. And again, we're going to come in, tuck that elbow into the flank, tuck that elbow into the flank, keeping those thumbs turned inward as far as possible. Okay, now, when you do these also, you should breathe. And when you should take a breath or two in between each, breathing as much as you can through your diaphragm. If you're not sure about how to do that, you can ask Dr. Jason, all right? Diaphragm breathing, very important. Most of the time we breathe with the top 1/3 of our lung. We don't get a lot of oxygen to our tissues as a result of that. We do that when we're stressed, in a hurry, so forth. So breathing with the lower 1/3 is you use your stomach and your diaphragm, and you relax it when you breathe in, and your stomach expands, and when you breathe out, it actually contracts the stomach. So as opposed to someone who's stressed, they breathe with the top 1/3 of their lungs, like you'll see that their shoulders go up. We don't get a lot of oxygen that way to the tissues, and thus when we're in a contracted state with carrying our head forward, these muscles are producing a lot of lactic acid buildup, so they become very sore. And you've ever heard someone, yeah, I get this soreness right in here all the time, or I'm just feeling always achy in here. It's because of forward head carriage, it's because of lactic acid buildup in the muscles and postural distortion, and then of course we're stressed and we're not breathing correctly. Okay, so now you've got the you want to live long stretch. Important things to remember again, extension of those elbows all the way up, reach as high as you can to make that big Y, keeping those thumbs turned internally as far as you can go, and keeping the shoulder blades pinched back as far as you can, like you're pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades. Okay, that concludes this session for You Want to Live Long.